Okay. I think very late. Okay. Mm. 36. Is that 10? I think it's 10 minutes. Okay. Hi guys. Hi guys. Let's see. Okay. I don't think there is nothing right now. Okay, which one is today? Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Half Command Podcast. Today is I'm a little bit strong. I get cold. I have cold, so today will be very, very slow. So if you guys want to join, call him so we can just vibe a little bit. Let's do it though. If this is your first time of coming to the podcast, to this live show, I usually don't have anything to talk about. But people will come here, they stay for as long as I'm here for, because I try to make it very, very fun, very interesting. You get me? Like, I try to make it very spicy. So let's where are you guys in the world today? What part of the world are you guys in? Let's start from there today. You guys should put it in the comment section. Let me know where you guys are in the world today. Just say, I'm here, I'm here. Just let me know. Guinea, shout out to you from Guinea. What part of the world are you guys from today? Shegun is from the UK, Nigeria, US, Georgia, London, Italy. Shout out to you, UK. I have a lot of roadman right here, though. Shout out to you guys, though. Dakota, shout out to you, though. US. Okay. I'm in the United States. Okay. Nigeria, shout out to you, though. I'm in the United States. Shout out to you guys, though. We are a whole community of friends. It's good to have you guys here. And this is one of the beauty of technology. We can all come together and just vibe with one another, even though we are all around the world. All around the world, as you guys can see from the comment section, we are all around the world, reaching out to ourselves and just talking and vibing. Now, let's just I don't want nobody to come here and curse me out. You don't understand. I can only share things from my own perception, my own reality. It might be different from yours, but that does not mean you come here and come and curse me out and bring your bad vibe. I'm going to block you. And I remember people's name. I think I should say this to you guys. Okay, shout out to you from Ghana. I remember people's name. I remember people's face. I remember your profile. I remember every conversation you've ever had on this platform. So if you come here and you come and do any, I'll block you. Even if I remember you. Okay? So I want to do something. Yeah. Um. Ooh. What is this? Copy.
Every human being.
Make sure that it's mentioned. Okay. Public. Hey, shout out to you, Just Music. Said, bro, looking fresh and young. Huh. Look at my eyes. Can't you see my? Can you see the color of my eyes is changed? I have cold, bro. So if you guys want to call in, let's talk. Let's just vibe, okay? If you guys want to call in, let's talk. Let's vibe. And I'm talking about, when I say let's call, let's vibe, that is if you have anything you want to talk about, just in case. Not just in case, based on what we talk about on this platform. You understand? Human development, personal development. Femi Bola, shout out to you though. I'm getting stronger. I drank tea early this morning. My whole brain is foggy right now, very foggy. It's been a long week. Look at my eyes. One tọ́jú mi lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. You're taking care of me. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I forgot something. Tanya. Bro, what is your thought about dating a what? Hey Wale, what's going on? What's up, boss? Dating a what? I'm lost. What is your thought? Oh, a lot of people are fasting. That's why they are not here. This might be a ridiculous thought, but I think I should say this. Why is it that it's only in the month of Ramadan that people change for good? Why is it that it's only in the month of Ramadan, which is 30 days, that people ignore their bad behavior and say, I am holy right now? You're supposed to be holy 100% all through the days of your life. You don't understand? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. And if if you notice well, around the month of Ramadan, there are less violence. Like, you're supposed to dwell under the secret place of God for the rest of your life, as it was said in verse 1 and verse 2 of Psalm 91. You don't understand? So people will take 30 minutes and say it's the holy month, or God. What do you mean it is? Like, what do you mean by holy month? The days of your life, the rest of your life, you're supposed to dwell under the shadow of God. You're supposed to be holy. You're supposed to be like that. Okay, I'm going to be of good behavior for the rest of my life. Not set 30 days out of 12 months to just be holy. That is hypocritical. Yela Wanso is the holy month. What about people that fast for the rest of their life every day, every day, every day? Do you know what that means? You can deceive yourself. Don't deceive God, though. Better don't deceive God. Don't be an hypocrite. Don't be an hypocrite. So right now, a lot of people are staying away from social media. You're supposed to be of good behavior. Just be holy continuously. You understand? So most definitely, that those bad behavior you're doing. Those bad behavior you're doing. That that you're not supposed to do it. What is Shegun saying? Shegun said, are you holy 24/7, 365 days a day? Let me tell you something about being holy. It's like, when you do an exam, and within that class, there are people that get C, There are people that get B minus. There are people that get B. There are people that get A minus. There are people that get A plus. That is how this thing works. You cannot just score F for like 11 months. And 1 month out of those 12 months, you say you are now holy. You don't understand. You don't understand which are the talk. Nobody's only 365 days. That's the reason why we ask forgiveness. Me, I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm just saying, do not lie to yourself. Do not lie to yourself. It doesn't make any sense to me because me, I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker and I voice my opinion. And my opinion is, if you want to practice holiness, you want to dwell under the shadow of God, Kiza, I'm going to block you. Don't interrupt me again. If you want to be under the shadow of God for real, be there. Oh, one bear no Bible now. It's there in the Bible. It's there in the Quran. If you don't know what that verse says, it says, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. It's a fact. Which simply means in Yoruba, èèyàn tó bá máa sin Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀wù òfin ló máa wọ̀. It's right there. He did not say that, okay, do 1 month. Do 1 month in 12 months. Well, let's start today. So let me read my comment, though. Because they start coming here with their and start saying, and you're going to hell. Yes. Now, go on, go. Hey, Joker said, hey, how are you doing? Hope you feel better. Thank you, Jerry, my love. I'm getting there. Frederick said, been thinking same too. And after they go back, it doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, though. So definitely you know that you're not supposed to be doing those bad behaviors. And that is the purpose of life. That is what it means to be the light in the world. You understand? Where you are in the light, where you are part of the light in the world. Obviously, there are more darkness in the world than light. If you don't believe me, go outside at the night time. You will see more darkness than light. But if the light says, okay, I'm going to shine, you don't understand. If you want to serve God 100%. And ask for strength. Nobody holy. I never talk to anybody holy. Hey, shout out to you from South Africa. Girl back home are bringing her in abroad after getting married. Okay, so your question is, write your question in 1 sentence now. I don't understand. I wish you inform me, man. Watching you talk on your podcast, they always sweet me. Shout out to you, my good friend. Hey, shout out to Velvet. Velvet, what's going on? Velvet, I'm sick today. I have cold. I can barely talk. My brain is foggy right now. Look at my eyes. I'm cold. But I've been taking medications though. It is. I have to be frank with you. Now that I voiced my opinion, like think about this. If you fast 30 days out of 12 months, which is 1 month out of 12 months, and obviously you have self-reflected to a certain level to know that you should not be doing this behavior. That shows you are an hypocrite. And you eventually go back to do it. You are an hypocrite. You don't understand? The concept of you being the light in the world, that is what I teach on this platform, is you're supposed to be, even when you struggle with that thing, let God know that I struggle with it and ask for help. Don't be an hypocrite. Everybody can be the light in the world. The world will be a better place, but don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid. I'm not naive. I know that the world will never accept peace as the way of life. But the fact that you know that this behavior, you should not be doing it, and you go back to do it, that is conscious. That is conscious behavior. Femi Bola, my week has been good. My week has been very, very good. It's been good. It's been very, very good. Shout out to you, though. The way you said you were going to block the person sounded like a typical African parent. What do you want me to say? Because I know, I've seen her before on this platform. I know her from Instagram. Like, I know everybody that comes here. And I remember every conversation everyone has ever had with me. That's why I said that. Like, don't do that again. I don't mad stress. Not even right now that my brain is so foggy right now. I'm cold. Don't stress my life. I'll block anybody. Do not stress me. Yesterday, I made this content about pilates. You know that exercise that women do now to say there are some old money nonsense. I called it pilates based on the pronunciation Pilates, because I was like, okay, this is pilate. In the comment section, like 15 people, Oga, you don't even understand anything. One said it is pronounced Pilates. I calmed down a little. I approved that comment. That comment attracted a lot of people to it. One said it is. I think the majority of them said it is Pilates. It would make sense to me if you called it based on the spelling. If it's pronounced Pilates, I would understand. Not Pilates. Where is the U in Pilates? Because me, I speak English. Some of them even said, obviously, you don't know anything about English to pronounce Pilates as pilates. Nigga, I don't even know anything. I've never done it before in my life. To cut the long story short, I blocked every one of them. Because I was pissed off. Oh, God. I was pissed off. I blocked every one of them. Stressing my life out. Over stupid shit. It is spelled pilate. I think it makes sense if you pronounce it as Pilates. Okay, I will say, okay, there is the high there, but not Pilates. What do you mean Pilates? Because me, I have zero patience for nonsense. Oh God. It's not a good day for me, for anyone to stress me. I'm having running nose. My brain is foggy. Much stress me. Hey, shout out to you, Wura. Shout out to you. Bro, you see what happened to Israel Adesanya? What happened to Israel Adesanya? I did not see anything. Let's type in what happened to Israel. Israel Adesanya. What happened to Israel? Oh, is it the fact that his girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, paid him $500,000? Is it that one? That one is from last week now. That's from last week. I don't think that Israel makes precise prediction ahead of Messi. Unfortunate story too. I don't see anything. There is nothing. I don't really care about all these things, but let's see. It's called Pilates. Hey, get out, man. Look at them. English professor. Velvet said it's called Pilates. I'm fucking exhausted, man. Pilates. Me, I called it pilates. Every one of them crushed me. More blocky, man. Oh God. Everyone was just cussing me out. And usually I can take any insult anybody sent to me. But I was fucking sick. I had cold, man. I was irritated. Oh God. Velvet said it's called Pilates. And you know the funny thing is this. If I eventually pronounce it out and call it pilates, they will say you're not bougie enough. You're not bougie enough. Like you know anything about luxury than me. It's called Pilates. That's why I don't even like going where all these people are. I'm telling you though, I don't like people that fake lifestyle. Like there's some, oh my God, I'm such a bougie. I'm just bougie. Like, oh, wait, like who's your father? Go on. Like, I want to know the name. And you know the funny thing about where we come from in Nigeria, everybody knows everybody. The question I usually ask is, what is your last name? Mofe, I want to know who your father is. Who was the person that trained you to be like this? Oh my God, I'm such a bougie. I'm just some old money. Man, fuck off, man. Like 2 generations ago, you guys don't have nothing. Oh God. Let me move on, man. Look at them. Shegun said it's called Pilates. Oh God. I called it pilot. I called it pilot. One boomy by jet. All of them were just cussing me out. And you know the funny thing is, I have to approve the comments. I was not laughing yesterday. Now thinking about it, yesterday I was not laughing, man, because I was fucking irritated, man, because I was sick. I was now thinking about it though. I should not have blocked them, but I did what I did because I was fucking irritated, man. I blocked them, man. These dudes are fucking dumb. Oh God. No, Phoebe, it's called Pilates. It's called Pilates. It's called Pilates. Oh God, gosh. And funny thing, these dudes are so dumb. Some of them were even, when you spell something out and put, oh God, I am an African man. I am an African man. Oyinbo pronunciation. There is no U or O sounds at all. They were wrong and strong. You see what I'm saying? This is Rochelle. Rachel, I don't think I've seen you before. Oh, I've never seen you before. Shout out to you though. I've never seen her before. But thank you. She got it. There is no U there. There is no O there. So where did you come with that pronunciation? It's called Pilates. I said, what do you mean Pilates? It's spelled Pilates. But as an African man that I am, I said pilots. Oh God. They fucking crushed me, man. Oh boy. They said I need to go back to school and learn English. Can you fucking imagine this dude? I don't think this guy know that the country that I come from, it was colonized by the British. I speak English though, so I understand English. I don't really care about these things. Maybe if I argue, I should temper justice, man. Well, it felt good to block those people. I felt relieved. Oh God. I felt relieved. Let's keep it pushing. Velvet said you are short-tempered. I'm not short-tempered at all. I was just irritated. Thinking about it right now, I should not have done it. I should have just let him slide. But remember, I was sick yesterday. I was very, very, because I apply self-reflection every day. Like, man, I should just have left these fucking morons. I was just like, man, fuck every one of you, man. Every one of them, like 15 of them. I left one of them. His name is Sheung. And the only reason why I did not block him, if he's right here, I want you to listen to me. The only reason I did not block you is because I see your comments and your likes every now and then. Remember, I know everybody that comes here. That's the only reason I did not block him. His name is Sheung. But I give strike to people. Oh, my good man. If I see you again, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. I can be petty. Oh, God. I can be petty. I enjoy being petty. Baba de para. I de para yesterday. I de para yesterday. You see what I'm saying? I guess people were trying to pronounce it in a Latin way. But nah, I am an African man. I'm going to pronounce wordings based on my dialect. Of course, based on my dialect. And come on now. Now I'm starting to see how annoying that pilot is, or Pilates. Pilates. It's Pilates. Man, just fuck off, man. You guys should just go and get therapy. You would never find me there. It is fucking annoying. But then, when I was doing my research yesterday before I made that content, there's a lot. I see the reason why men go there. There's a lot of beautiful women there. Oh boy. A lot of amazing, beautiful women. Now I understand why men go there, but still fuck it, man. Guys, don't fucking go there, man. I think, based on what I read about Pilates, what I read about it is, I think it's for girls that think they are bougie, high class. I'm such an high class. Oh, God. Human beings are human beings, man, people lie to themselves. I swear, they will start setting ridiculous standard that you are not off. I think they said it's 40 something dollars per class. 45 per class. Each class will go for like, I think 1 hour or 2 hours. I think I'm understanding why they think they are the shit. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of money, bruv. Shit. Come on now. For what? How much does it cost to buy the equipment? The equipment itself is like $350. Buy it and put it in your place. I said what I said, yo. I guess because I'm an entrepreneur, I work for my money. I'm not going to, come on now. Now I don't know. And most of all these people, they need therapy. They need therapy. There's something wrong with them. Go and get you a professional that will work on your psyche. Hey, I yourself get well soon. I'm well. The girlfriend thought she was smart. Which girlfriend? Rachel said Pilates. Rachel, I would understand if they pronounce it as Pilates. I would understand because there is high there. There is L, there is A, there is T, there is ES. But not Paul. Not Pula. Nah, okay, you understand? It's just annoying. It is very, very annoying. I have to be frank with you. And yesterday, I didn't have any patience at all. My patience was thin like this. I saw on everything, man. If the whole world stressed me yesterday or messed with me yesterday, and I was in the position to destroy everybody, I'll wipe everybody out. That yesterday. It went on for like 45 minutes before I slept off. I was irritated. Are you fucking dumb? Shout out to you, Rachel. But Rachel, you should follow me though, since this is the first time of you coming here. I'm very cool though. I'm very, very cool. I say whatever comes to my mind. I'm not here to. We're just here to vibe. Sorry to repeat a question. How do you use spiritual text to guide your life? What do you mean spiritual text? What does that mean? Like the words in the Bible or the Quran? Is that what you're saying? Is it considered bougie to pronounce something correctly? Some of them think, yo. Some of them think. I swear, especially all those Africans that eventually come to a first world country. Some of them, they think when you speak with certain accents, you are me, I'm an African man, oh. I'm an African man. A bona fide demon, a bona fide Nigerian man, Yoruba man to be precise. I love my heritage, man. I love my heritage. Some of them think because you can't pronounce something, you are an illiterate. And I'll just look at them, I'll be like, when I was in school, I had this group member. He came from China. Then he was 24 years old when I was doing master's degree. That guy, his English is very, very poor. So when we talk to one another, he speaks with he has this translation device that he brought from China to have conversation. That guy is one of the most intelligent people I know in the world. He understands English, but you have to speak it slow to him. If that guy is from Nigeria, Nigerians from another part of Nigeria that speak English fluently, they will shame him and call that guy an illiterate. You understand? His computer, that guy is the best programmer that I have met. In his computer, he uses Apple. His computer, he doesn't know how to read English language. Every wordings on his computer like this is Chinese. Everything is Chinese though. That guy is into cybersecurity. So me and him, we still talk until today. So when I talk to him, we chat. We don't talk on the phone. Then he has a translator that will translate everything I say into Chinese. Africans are known to shame other Africans based on their dialect and pronunciation of other people's language. Oh, power there. And the funny thing, you know when you start something and people like me start diving into your life, that I want to know who your family is. What is your last name? We've not heard about your family before. Where were you guys 200 years ago, 400 years ago? Now they will call me, you understand, I'm being ridiculous. You know you're not about that life. Then why are you faking? Oh, Nshara one, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm not here to shame nobody. But don't categorize yourself like you are all that when you know you are not. You understand? Just because you pronounce word, or just because you know how to use cutlery. Me, I eat food with my hand because it's part of my culture. You understand? Embrace what you are. Other people will respect you. Nyala one saw, but wala in Yemen. That's your problem. That is your headache. What do I know? I'm just black American living in Lagos. Otiri Kotan so. You see what I'm saying? She's Rachel lives in Lagos. Of course, you do know. You're an African now. The way you hate saying you blocked them. The way you are saying you blocked, I blocked them. Oh. Nice to meet you too, Rachel. Shout out to you though. Wait, you had another live show yesterday. I did not though. Yeah, I did not at all. I made a content though, because yes, the podcast on Apple and Spotify. I did not make anything on Apple and Spotify for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I've been extremely busy, man. Life was lifing. I had a lot of things to take care of, travel back and forth. So yesterday I had to make a content with these guys. Leave, what's going on? Let's see. You got to keep going so it hurts less. I do pilots at home. I do it because it's calm, it's free on YouTube. So you have the device. It makes a lot of sense for you to have the device because it's cheaper, but it doesn't make any sense per class. $40-something per class. From a business standpoint, that is not a good investment. For me, it's not like you are a millionaire or anything. Why would you spend $40-something per class? You're going there to rub shoulder with multi-millionaires. I said what I said, though. Oh, okay. Oh, Rachel is the one that said she does pilates. They said it's Pilates. What boom annoying. Oh, they cussed me out yesterday. They cussed me out yesterday, oh, bro. They cussed me out yesterday, man. You know. Oh God, I was pissed. Zai blocking, I left one person, just one person. The equipment is thousands of dollars. Is it thousands of dollars? Let's do the research. You know how it is on this platform now. We like to speak facts. How much is it? Pilates equipment for home. Cash your cock boy here. The wooden one like this, bro. This stuff is $1,490. Yeah. Oh boy. I see the reason. There's another one for $2,399, like 2004. You got me fucked up. This is the most expensive one, 2004. There's another one, 3,000. Why do people use all these things? I see the reason why I see the reason why the women that do these things, they think they are like, oh my God, I'm different. It's expensive. Oh boy. I'm gonna use my money to go and buy shoe. I swear. I'm gonna use my money to go and buy jacket. I'll be wearing my thing. This one, but where am I going to put this one? Boy, this thing is what? I'm not going to cost them. Now I see the reason why they think they are better than other people. This thing is expensive, bro. It is expensive, man. What? 4,000? I'm going to use my money to go and buy jackets. I tell you, man. My jackets. I'm going to buy 5 jackets. Yeah, I'll be wearing my thing. Yeah. Hey, Dark Man, what's going on? Yeah, it costs money. Oh. Hey, Titi Liar, what's going on? I need to move to Africa ASAP. Sisi, why do you want to go to Africa? Yoruba Demon to Shana. Shout out to you, Dark Man. Your heritage comes first. English is borrowed. Of course, but how many Africans think like that, though? How many Africans? And majority of the time, most of the Africans that shame other Africans for their dialect and the way they talk, they've never been outside of the country before. They've never traveled the world. Let me tell you something. If you go to Paris, if you go to France, they think they are better than anybody. Their English is not even the best. They speak French. Me, I don't speak any French. But me, I love to travel. You don't understand. You need to see the way they uphold their heritage and their background. They think they are the shit. Even if you go to a Nigerian restaurant and you want to use your hand to start eating food, they will look at you like you're an illiterate. Where we come from, you're supposed to eat food with your hand. I have this Indian friend. When we go out, he prefers to eat food on the floor. Even me, an African man, I used to look at him like, he said that is his culture, so I accepted him. You know, he's going to pour water on the floor and clean it. He's going to clean it like this. Let's say this is the floor. He's going to do this for a couple of minutes and then pour that food. Maybe he wants to eat rice and stew. He's going to pour that food on the floor and use his hand like this to hit it. That is their culture. They don't use cutleries. That my guy that I told you came from China. He does not he eats every food with chopsticks. It's only African men that think, when you do things like the ways of the Caucasians or the Europeans, you've never even been to those countries before. I have been there and it's nothing. It's nothing. Let's keep it pushing. Bill, been there 2 years. My new name is Ashake. Ashake. Do you know the name of Ashake? Ashake is one of the series of names. Let's talk about the series of names attached to Ashake. Ashake, Abike, Anyike, Ajoke. Those are beautiful names. The meaning of Ajoke is everybody comes together to take care of something. Ashake is something that you pick up like this. Say, I'm going to take care of you. That is Ashake. Abike is you give birth to something and you say, I'm going to take care of you. That is Abike. Ajoke is coming together to take care of something. Beautiful name. Those are beautiful names though. Anyike is something that you decide to worship and say, I'm going to take care of you. That is Anyike. You praise and you decide to worship. Those are beautiful names. Those are beautiful names though. What is the topic of the day? I don't get topic. $40 when you are strongly with a band A. What's my own? I'm telling you though, these things are expensive. I'm not going to spend that kind of money. I'm talking about per class, not per month though. Come on now. I used to go to this gym one time when I was trying to have that chair. I don't go to gym anymore. I don't have time. I don't have time. We work out. I have some nice equipment here, but I don't. Even where I live, we have gym downstairs. I don't go there many times. But come on now. I can spend $40 per month for gym exercise. But I'm not going to spend $40 per class. Come on now. Now I see bro. Now I understand why those ladies think they are the shit. Baba, do you believe in being a jack of all trades or being a master of one? It depends on what your brain can handle. It depends on what your brain can handle, though. It depends. Some people can only do one thing at a time. Me, I prefer to do multiple things at the same time because I know how to delegate. Do you know what it means to delegate? I know how to employ people to do what I want, and I'm willing to pay them. I know they stress myself. I don't stress myself, man. I know how to delegate responsibilities to people. But some of them, if they need help, I'm that kind of person that I'll be on their shoulders. For my computer like this, I'm on everybody's shoulders, monitoring everything they do. I function better that way because I get bored easily. I get bored quick. But some people, some people are master of many things because this is real life. You understand? That stuff, a jack of all trade is a master. Yeah, man. Forget all that one. Some people, their brain works that way, where they can handle multiple things at the same time. While some people, the way their brain works is they focus on just one thing at the same time. Me, I will get bored. I will get bored because the way my brain works, it works faster than the way my voice. My voice is just. I'm more of I don't talk to. It's only a podcast, but I'm pretty sure you have something you're trying to accomplish. That's why you. Hey, shout out to Kimberly. Okay. My comment YouTube go. Okay, I think I answered that. That's not much. Look at them. Princess said that is not much. $40 is not much per class. $40 is not a lot of money per class. And that class will go on for. That's a lot of money. Oh, it is a lot of money. It is. You don't spend your money like that. Oh, Velvet is French. Can you imagine that though? Shout out to you. I don't know any language in French though. I wish I do though. I wish I do. I wanted to take a French class. Right now, my brain hardly thinks of anything but money. I don't have the time. But shout out to you, Velvet. There are certain foods you have to eat with your hands. But then the African man, or let's just say Africans believe that you have to eat food with cutleries. That is when you are bougie or you are educated. I look at them like this and say, who raised you? And surprisingly, when people because I have friends that do all this nonsense. I say, why are you eating food with your hand? I believe the African culture is very dynamic. It is very, very dynamic, no doubt about that. The fact that we have multiple ethnicity within the African culture, I understand that. But it's almost like it is being shamed upon and, frowned upon that when you try to uphold the African heritage, that means you are an illiterate. You're not exposed. I've been to major continents of the world. It doesn't change anything about my accent. Surprisingly, people don't notice that I have an American accent. I have an European accent too. But I prefer to stick to the American, to the African, and I love it. I love it because I've been in the United States for a very, very long time. But I love my heritage, man. I am proud of it. Turning, man. For Obi, you need to find me a Yoruba name. Why do you want a Yoruba name? You want to be associated with the demon. Ah, God. You want to be associated with the demons. Huh? Would you believe this? As big as the whole world is, there is only one group of people they call demons. There is no other set of people they call demons. No other person. And surprisingly, as a woman, I think I should give you guys an advice. Once you experience a Yoruba man, you are done. You can break up with that guy, but you will never, ever, ever function perfectly well with another man from another ethnicity background. It will never happen. You don't believe me? Give it a try. You will see what I'm saying. Oh, they are something else. I'm from that tribe. I am from that tribe. Hey, shout out to you, Joker. It's a shame that Nigeria wears suits and ties to events hosted in Africa. You see what I'm saying? When they call it, these are things you will never see a Chinese man do. They are very, very proud of their heritage. They are. You understand? And surprisingly, if you want, because I do business with a lot of Chinese people. If you do business with a Chinese man and you want them to accept you, you don't go to their events in suit and tie. You don't even go there with your African attire. You're going to wear their own culture so they will see that you're trying to learn them. Then they will accept you. The African man is going to shame his own people. Oh, what the link. Elon is a master of many, of course. Jane of all trade. Jane of all trade is good though. It's good, but it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Do you think buying a house at 20 years old is a great way to start building wealth? It depends. It depends though. if you can stand those responsibility, you can start by buying a condo. Because the responsibility of owning the house is large, though. You understand? To do all the clear, the surrounding itself. It depends on your location, though. In a place like the United States, where you have to cut the grass and those things, or pay people to do it, it can be very expensive to own a house. You can start with condo. It's a very good investment. Eventually, you're going to get equity on that property. The more you pay down your stuff, it makes, or the more renovation you do to the whole thing. So, I am an online coach. I'm available $10 per all these people. Maybe you should run advertisements. Start with Facebook. This is for Darkman. You can start. You can run advertisement and that way you can attract people. I'm referring to the pilot equipment. No, there's no pilot equipment for $40 here. Princess Onyi. No. 1,300. 3,000. There is $4,000. Now I see the reason why those women think they are better than every one of us. You know, understand? They think they are better than everybody. Oh my God, I want for pilots, I want for Pilates, I want for Pilates. I can't even stand it. Oh my God, what is going on? All these broke boys, all these broke boys trying to talk to me in the class where I paid $40 per class. Hey Joe, you don't understand. Although those women are very, very beautiful. And I see the reason why guys go there though. And after the research we did just now, I'm starting to see why those ladies think they are better than those guys. Like, I paid $40 per class. Don't fucking talk to me, though. No, you're beneath me. You're beneath me. Oh, God. Mona, they carry power down, more. Mona, they carry power down. I've had your American accent. I'm from New Jersey. Aha. I lived in New Jersey, too. I lived in New Jersey for a long time, though. I lived in New Jersey for a long time. I prefer to speak in African accent because I still like to uphold my heritage. I love being being African. I do. I love being African. I like to stick to it now and just say, I like to use what, usually I could speak in American accent and just, but right now I like to just say, the things that I'm trying to talk about now is that, if you go to our website, you will see, I like to just, now I'm trying to adopt that and talk like that rather than speak American accent, No, I'll just talk now, say, and add my, because I know, I'm a full-blown Yoruba man. I'm not faking this. Velvet said not the demons. So you don't want to be associated with the demons. Then why do you need a Yoruba name? You don't want to know demons. Would you believe there's another tribe in Nigeria they call angels? Yes, there's another one of them they call angels, though. They are from the Igbo tribes. They are exceptional business people. Entrepreneurship, those guys are phenomenal. Yes, those guys are something else, man. Those guys make money out of nothing. Oh, those guys make money out of nothing. They call them angels. Yes. I'm finished, though, but I can't date any other person but the Yoruba man. You see what I'm saying? She knows now. Rachel, once you try them like this, you are gone. You are done. You are Otis son. You are gone. Baba, why are we called Yoruba demons? I don't know where I don't know where the stuff originated from, but all around the world, don't let me lie to you, man. I've traveled far and wide. The women, the guys, the men in, let's say the men in Mexico, for example, they don't really know Yoruba people. They will ask, are you Nigerian? No, I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh. Are you Nigerian? He say, yes. Yoruba? They say, You get me? They will say, They will say, I should not be talking to you. Like, it's like this. You know when you say the original nature of a woman is she needs something to complain about. The Yoruba man capitalize on that phenomenon. She needs something to nag about. The Yoruba man capitalize mainly on that. Everything about them usually checks. They are all about, they match you. They match you. So most, especially women who don't know them, if you don't know a Yoruba man, at the initial stage of asking you out, you would think you can play them. Because the tactic of the Yoruba man is often like, it has a resemblance to love bombing. But it's not love bombing though. It's like treating you how they want you to treat them. Does that make sense? But it's a known fact about women that when you come out trying to show them that, baby, I care about you, I like you, I'm trying to do this, women often flip the script and say, I think I can work on this guy. And the Yoruba man is going to play the fool for a little bit to study you. They are truly demons, so they are not good people. It's going to study you, man. You understand? Take you places, live certain life with you. It's going to destroy you. It's going to destroy you because you're obviously foolish. You're in the presence of a real life demon and you're playing games. It's going to destroy you. So, Velvet said pilot Pilates classes around where I live is $120. $120 per class. $120. Can somebody have midlife crisis at 26? Of course. But what you're having at 26 is not midlife crisis. It is something else crisis. You're probably overthinking events. At 26 years old, I try to tell men on this platform, you must have made the bigger percentage of your problems. Most men do not make the big percentage. Most men make their mistakes in their 30s. That one is going to cost you for the rest of your life. You're going to have a midlife crisis around 40 years old. But you must have made your mistake before 25. So you're going to heal until like 30-something years old. That's the truth though. If you don't make any mistake in your 20s, that one is going to cost you the rest of your life in your 30s. But Joker said, we love our Yoruba demons. That's the thing about Yoruba women. And I think I should say this. The only group of women that can actually match the vibe and the energy of a Yoruba man are Yoruba women. They match well. They match very, very well. They match very, very well. Very, very well. They are like, Happy International Women's Day. Hey, Happy International Women's Day. Taye, shout out to you though. Oh, I live in New Jersey. I used to live in Newark, Ivington. Oh, that place is the ghetto. They shoot guns every day. Now I live in Minnesota. Igbo Angels, of course. Igbo Angels Day. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person for Obi. Shout out to you, Carl. Let's see. Uncle, can you give my cousin a prayer? He's in the hospital. His name is. I don't have any prayer for your uncle. You give him your own prayer now. Yeah, pray for your cousin. Tell God to help your cousins, man. I'm not a pastor. Come on now. I'm just a regular dude. You pray for your cousin and God is going to help you. Respect you. This is from Michael. Big man, I really appreciate what you are doing. You see what I'm saying? As simple as that message is, it is good enough. Some people will come here and start cursing me out. Therefore, be your problem. See that no. I don't even have power today. Don't stress me. Velvet said, keep your demons. Surprisingly, Velvet, let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something. When you see them one-on-one, they look nothing like what they are. A demon does not look like a demon. I swear to you, they are one of the most good-looking men in the world, the most accomplished men in the world. They are one of the most resourceful men in the world. I swear to you, if you're not careful, you would have met them. You would have started a life with them before you know what you are in. That's the truth, though. But when they meet you and you match that face of, okay, me too, I want a relationship too, you're going to enjoy them. Respect to you, big man. Shout out to you, though. Baba, stop casting us like this. Oh, yeah, no vex, bros. I no go talk anything about our people again. Two girls love at the same time. You're in a relationship with two girls. It would never make sense to me why people like to complicate their life. How do people do these things, though? Where is the time for you to work on yourself if you are dating two women at the same time? What time do you have to be by yourself to do things that you need to do? To men, a lot of men make this mistake. They think it is an accomplishment to have women that they are having sex with, to have a bunch of women. It comes with the territory if you're doing great things with your life. You're the one that needs to apply common sense. It's like saying food is a big deal to a rich man. A rich man can afford food. The same thing with the man that is doing well. You don't understand? People will always complicate their life. Jesus is Lord. I rebuke any demon. Now you know. But seriously, Velvet, $120 for per class. That's a lot of money. Let's find it. Pilot classes near me. Let me see how much they charge in Minneapolis. Let's talk membership. How much? How much is it? They should put amounts. No? Location. Let's see. Well, this is expensive, bro. $120. How much are people charging for these things? $20. How much are people charging for these things? But this thing is expensive, bro. Let's see. I see you as my elder brother. Shout out to you, man. Man, like Phobis. I got my cyber job yesterday. Now they give me ginger to get money. Shout out to you, Demo. Shout out to you. That's not Debbie. I lived there 7 years ago. Now I live in South now. I'm lost. Thank you for sharing this information of life for men's cause. You're really helping us out here. Shout out to you, Dan. I made my mistake at 30, and right now I'm bouncing back, and I will be 33 by May. Shout out to you, man. I know I have Yoruba friends, but I like to keep them as friends. They are not for the weak. Oh boy, that's Velvet. Shout out to Velvet. Aside Yoruba man, avoid Edo and Benin boys. Okay. Now I'm curious though. I want to know how much they charge for these things. This thing is pricey. Yeah. I know they go. Mama. Polite. Abajama, man. Why do people go there? Kill when you're not shame. Like, what are they trying to achieve from the I don't know what they are trying to achieve. Oh. $120 per class for 2 hours? Man, fuck you. But that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. If you work for your money, you will know what I mean. On their website, would you believe it? They did not put any amount. Like, it doesn't make any sense. There should be. They did not put the price there because they know it's ridiculous. It is. And they will say it's for the rich. Now I'm starting to understand why those girls, why they think they are better than everybody. Oh my God, I just spent. Debbie said, I meant Newark, Ivington. Okay, it's not. I live in Jersey too, but okay, Saron Park. Me, I was in Newark, Ivington. That place was the ghetto. I had to. From New Jersey, I came to Oklahoma, and from Oklahoma, I came to Texas. Let's see. All these girls have money. Oh. Yeah, you're spending $120 per class. I am a man for the love of God. Even to go to the gym, like, who is this that wants to come online? Semaj. Now let's see. Money na water. Let me tell you something. When you work for your money, even if you're if you've never had this before, the most richest people are usually very frugal with their money. You have to be. If you work for your money, I swear on everything. When we say, nobody say you they do scam. Oh. When you work for your money, you don't blow your money anyhow. Especially if you have lost it before. And now Velvet is rich. Let's see who is this that calling. Let's see. How far, Baba?
Good morning, sir.
How you doing, Baba?
I'm fine, though. Thank God.
What's going on? How that
Oh,
now?
nothing much. I've been listening to your podcast lately, and I found really.
What part of the world are you calling in from exactly?
Oh no, I'm in North Dakota. Like,
Okay.
I think it's like 8 hours from where you're at right now. I've been to many before too. I'm in the
Okay.
military, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that
Hey,
before.
thank you for your service. We not believe them. I went to join the National Guard in 2015. My mom, I did the exam. I was going to go for the medicals. My mom started crying. Oh, call me, Magic Okpai. Don't let them, please. I had to pull out again, though. So that was 2015, though. Well, talk to me, man. What's going on?
So lately I've been thinking, I've been contemplating because right now I'm looking at getting out the military. This is more of like what I'm going to say right now is more of like finance wise. And I was looking to stay here because I also do like bobbing on the side.
Babin.
Wow,
What is Babin?
yeah.
You cut
Like
people's hair?
cut yeah, I cut people's hair on the side
Okay.
like on the weekends and then after work because I'm active duty, so I work like Monday to Friday.
Okay.
And I already built a lot of clients here in my North Dakota. And now that I'm about to leave the military. I was thinking, should I just buy a house here and stay here and continue cutting, like bobbing people's hair?
How old are
Because
you?
I'm 20.
20 years old.
Yes, sir.
But you know you can't be rich cutting people's hair, right?
I know that
Oh,
my dad.
wait. Before I go on further though,
hmm
do you want to hear the harsh reality, or you want me to?
I want to hear the harsh reality.
You're not going to be rich cutting people's hair, man.
True.
And I'm pretty sure you have good taste. If you're from this generation, I'm pretty sure you have art desire. You have things you want to do with your life.
Yes.
Another question I want to ask you: if you're not cutting people's hair, what do you see yourself doing?
Um.
What is that one thing you know it's your heart desire that you say, I see myself, I enjoy doing these things. Let's just scatter the whole thing. Is it technology you love? Is it gossiping? Do you enjoy fighting, traveling? Let's find you what you love doing and create a life out of it. Talk to me.
I'll say more of like. ah, You see, I'm not really like a school type of person. That's why I came to the military just because I didn't want to go to college. But
Okay.
at the same time, I like to tell myself that I like engineering stuff, like mechanical engineering, like
Okay.
hands-on things.
Okay.
But
And you enjoy that.
yes, I do.
Okay. Then you can start selling cars.
Okay.
Like think about that for if that is what you enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
you can start selling because you want to. Let me tell you something. It's going to take you most of your life to see a return on investment into a barber shop. You get me? That is
Mm-hmm.
if you want to be. It's going to cost you, man. And it's going to take you a long time. How many people cut their hair? The world is so changed right now where majority of people will prefer to cut their own hair. I see people online doing these things. You get me?
Yeah.
And obviously you enjoy cutting people's hair, but my good man, we're talking about you making a living. I
But
don't think you can. I don't think you can take care of a family cutting people's hair, man.
no, the thing is, I was just going to do that for the meantime while I like, start paying for this house and then eventually like move somewhere else and do something with the house, either rent it out or do like Airbnb and maybe buy another one somewhere else. Kind of just
But
to
wait,
start that process.
now wait, my good man. Do you have to buy house right now?
I wouldn't say I have to know.
Okay, so I hear you say something right now about Airbnb, like short-term rentals, right?
Yes,
You can rent people's places, right? Let me do this
true.
for you. Let me do this for you. Since you said you want the harsh reality,
Hmm.
I want you to check because there is a lot of limitations. I used to do short-term rentals, and it used to be fun to get a lot of places, different apartments and those things, especially new apartments, and just get the hopper floor and just get everything. We used to do that back in the day. It used to be fun. I want you to do your research about states that allows you to do short-term rentals. In Minnesota, for example, you can only get one spot. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
You can do that, and you're going to make a lot of money off of it. You get me? You're
Yeah.
going to make a lot of money off of it, though. And
So you,
I think it makes a lot of sense what you're trying to do. You're trying to buy a house so you can use it for. Like the down payment will probably be if you use first time home buyers, all that stuff, you probably put down 5,000 to 10,000. I think I see what you're trying to do.
but for being in the military, you get the VA loan. You don't have to put down anything. You just start paying the um monthly monthly payments. So that's why I was leaning towards that. I'll use my VA loan. You don't have to pay down anything. Get the house.
My man, go for it though. Since you have a plan and you say you want, it makes a lot of sense that you say you want to do
Hmm.
short term rentals. It makes a lot of sense. You
Okay.
get me? That makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense though. And my man, I'm pretty sure you're meant for bigger things, man. Your life is not just to cut people's hair. They don't make money. I swear to you, man. They don't. I'm pretty sure you know this.
Yeah.
They don't make money. What do you do in the military?
I'm like logistics.
Okay, transportation
Yeah.
and co.
Yes. Yes. Logistics.
Okay. Like you just want to drop out right now. You don't want to sign up again and continue serving full time.
No, because I feel like it's holding me down to like making the type of money I see myself making or I want to make. So that's why I just want to like it's good money, like steady income, all that stuff. I pay for my car, I pay for this and that. Plus I have my barbing business, so that's extra. But then it's like I feel like if I get out, I could rearrange my mind and do something even bigger.
Okay. Let me ask you something. In the next 10 years, you'll be 30 years old.
Hmm.
What do you see yourself doing in the next 10 years? If you're not doing what you're doing right now.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
You should know though. Because 10 years is down the block, man.
Yeah. I want to be a businessman. That's like
What kind of business would you say is your biggest strength?
I haven't really tapped into much, but what I feel like I would I see myself doing is just getting like something about buying and selling houses or
Good.
like yeah.
I was going to tell you exactly that because you said something about short-term rental. So
Mm,
you can go into commercial real estate.
okay.
Very few people are taking advantage of that. You can go into
Mm,
commercial real estate, or you can just go into real estate investment. Obviously, you are in the military, you can take advantage of that.
yeah.
You can start that though. So that means you have to buy and hold it, or get land and build, real estate, and then borrow money against it. Take your money out, rinse it, buy again. Take your money out, buy again, rinse it.
Hmm.
You can do that though. Since you're 20 years old, pretty sure you're a very, very strong man. You can take risk. And then you do that for the next 6 years. By the time you're 26, you have investment portfolio that is at least $1 or $1.5 million. And
Yeah.
as time goes on, that is a plan though. Your name is
Yeah.
Samaj. I'm going
Well,
to
it's
I'm going to remember your name.
my real name is James, but it's backwards. It's Samaj. That's what like people call me down here, like my nickname.
Are you the one that reached out to me on Spotify?
Yes, yes, that was me. That
Oh,
was me.
that's you.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm also a twin, so you can call me Tai or Taiwo.
I prefer to call you James
James,
because
okay.
that's the only way I'll remember you. So
Okay.
James Samaj.
Yes,
So
sir.
you said you wanted to talk to me on your message on Spotify.
Yes, I did.
Is it personal?
Um, no, it was just well, yes,
If
somewhat
it's
personal.
personal, and you said something, you say the program is you asked about the program. The program is going
Mm-hmm.
to open on April 1st,
Okay.
and if you can wait,
Mm-hmm.
if you can't wait, the option I gave to you is the alternative. What I would like to do with you, obviously, you have a plan. And the fact that you mentioned something, you said you see yourself making certain level of money.
Mm-hmm.
My good man, you're not going to make that money cutting people's hair.
True.
I have to be frank with you. You're going to make around $300, $400 a day, but responsibility is going to take it off from you. If
Mm.
you're outside of the country, you might think that is a lot of money. It is not a lot of money. People do bigger numbers that will blow your mind. And what happened? I think I should say this to you about investment portfolios. You don't stick to one portfolio for the rest of your life. From, let's say, commercial real estate, you're going to tap into other things because you're going to meet more people that will tell you that, okay, so industry is making more money. And
Mm-hmm.
then transition into that one. Before you know what's up, that is two investment portfolios. Before you know what's up, you do other things. There are so many things rather than stay on one. But you're 20 years old, man. I'm pretty sure you do great things. Hopefully you let me work with you and guide you.
Yes, yes. I definitely will look forward to that.
So, but for now though, who is this? Lady B7. But for now though, just you can start with our short-term rentals. And on the side, if you think your air business is what is keeping you together on a mental level, to keep you sane,
Mm-hmm.
you can keep doing it for now though, because you're still young. You're 20 years old. And it blows my mind when I see 20 years old doing amazing things in their life. When I was 20 years old, bro, I was a bad boy. I was in love. Yeah. I was in love. I was a bad boy, man. Oh God. I was a very, very bad boy. I was so bad that I was one of those friends that, we had colleagues in class that would say, nah, don't associate yourselves with these guys. Or these guys they will have a destructive future. You know, yeah, I'm just grateful for the way my life. You get me?
Switched, yeah.
So So, me and you, we'll talk some more
Yeah,
though. We'll talk some more.
yeah.
And I would prefer we talk right now for on that Instagram that we started that conversation, and then we'll move forward
Okay.
though. We'll move
Okay.
forward. But for
Yes.
now, until next time we talk, do your research about the states in the United States that allow short-term rentals.
Okay.
You get me?
Yes,
And
sir.
then we'll talk from there, because you don't, if you want to do short-term rentals, it doesn't have to be on the platform Airbnb. You can
Mm-hmm.
start your own domain and start your own website where you just run advertisement
Yeah.
back to back, so everybody that is coming to your state can know that, okay, this is a space that, okay, it's a profession. You get my point? Like,
Yes. Yes.
but we'll talk some more, man. We'll talk some
Okay.
more.
Yeah. One last question. Do you think school going to school is essential? Like, what do you think about that? Going to school and not going to school? Because
Right
right
now,
now, hmm
I would suggest you do that, because for you it's free. Take advantage of it.
hmm
Yes, it's free. The military will pay for it though. Get into school. I would suggest you do something in business technology. You get me? And you said something earlier. You said you don't see yourself as somebody that goes to school. Guy, people like us don't see, we never saw ourselves as somebody that
hmm
wants to go to school. I have to be frank with you. I never for once loved school. Never, ever, ever loved school, man. I only went to school because I want to make money. And I'm grateful to God, though. I went to school because of money. I would suggest you do something in business technology. So that way, you have the experience of how to do business, and you also tapped into technology. So that way, in the course of your life, you know how to integrate technology into your businesses. You don't have to employ people like that.
Yeah.
You get me? Now check this
Yeah.
out, my good man. You don't have to have A or something in school. If you
hmm
finish with 2.7, 2.8, okay, now school you go. Yeah, now school you go, man. Nobody really cares about this thing in the real world. And I'm being transparent with you. You understand? Because people like us, man, we went to school. But okay, we use way to go and do it though. You get me?
Yeah.
But my good man, we'll talk some more, man.
All right, sir. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, no
Thank you.
doubt, man. Take care, man.
You too.
All right. Hello. 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 All right. Oh, my brain is foggy. I'm going back to read this comment. Maker said, try buying fourplex is better and you might already have tenants. Yeah, it's a good idea to want to, for your first time though, if that's your first time of buying a place, it is very advisable you buy a fourplex. It might not be all bougie, all nice, but you live in one of them, you rent out all three. You get me? It's a very, very nice way. There are so many ways to make money though, especially if you live in a first world country and you're young like that. Take advantage of it though. Take advantage of it. Take advantage, especially the fact that these guys are like 20 years old, 21, 22. Bro, all those 20, 21, 22, 23. Gee, we were bad boys. Baddest boys, man. I want Sheikh Burudi, man. You know, try going to a trade school like Lincoln Tech to see what skills you can get hands on. That's a very good idea, too. That's a very good idea. But for him, I would suggest he gets a bachelor's degree. I would suggest he goes to school to get an actual degree because it's free. You get me? Because it is free and it's going to hold a lot of weight. Not necessarily to get a job, but to walk into certain rooms and say, I went to school for this. I know so. Nobody cares you. Either you got A parallel. Okay, people like us, me, I don't study for any exam. Any exam. That's the reason why I get B minus C. I don't study for any exam. I listen in class, and that is it. Velvet said, do mechanical engineering. For him, that is going to challenge him, though. It's going to challenge him, man. It's going to challenge him because he said he wants to be a businessman. Mechanical engineering is hard as fuck. If I don't know how, if you can handle it. Me, Joe. Even the computer science, God, Velvet, you know now, you know how hard computer science is. If I show you guys the picture of how I looked when I was in school, I looked like a madman. Let me find that picture. I look like a madman. I they tell you, man. Go easy. Let's find the picture and show you guys. Maybe then you guys will see what I look like. While I have more time here. Let me go back, and find you guys the picture. So Gbejade, let's go back. Guys, look at this picture. Look at this one. You see the picture? Oh, a picture here. Look at this picture. I thought I was going to lose my mind. I swear to you, man. Enumiti wowo, man. I thought I was going to lose my mind. Yup, exact. Okay, let's see. Debbie. I've been learning a lot about Section 8 programs. Section 8 itself makes sense, but a lot of people are tapped into these things. What I don't like about real estate investment is everyone is putting their mouth into it, especially right now that the market is about to be bust. The market is going to bust. I don't think this is the best time to go into real estate investment. I think you just have to wait a little bit. That's my own opinion. Let's see. It's difficult in Europe, exactly. Yet one mosquito is talking shit on here. What is that? I don't understand, Debbie. Don't understand. I meant for Obi, guide me too. Velvet is rich. She's a software engineer. Okay, who is this calling again? Kata. Guys, don't come here and come and cuss me out, oh.
Good evening. I just wanted to, thank you for everything you've been doing.
What's up, bro? Where you calling from?
Lagos, Nigeria.
Shout out to you, my good man. What's going on?
All good. I just joined your live, so I was like, I should just join and thank you for everything you've been doing, all your advice, and yeah, you've been one of my backbones so far in life. So just wanted to say a big thank you to you.
These are the people that know our value. Not some of you. FOB, you have me. Shout out to you, Kata. I've never seen you before, though.
Yeah, I usually join your live, but
this is the first time you come here.
Yeah.
I've never seen you before. Shout out to you, my good man, though. How is life with you?
I wouldn't say life is perfect, but I'm still pushing.
How old are you?
28.
28 years old. Okay. Did you go to school?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you go to school?
Yeah, I'm a graduate.
What did you study?
I studied philosophy.
Oh, God. You understand?
But I'm into the cyberspace though. I Web3, cryptos and the rest of the.
Like, did you got a certification in cybersecurity or something?
No, not yet. But I go through this online courses and all of that.
Like, what section of cybersecurity are you learning?
No, I didn't say cybersecurity. I said cyber-related affairs like Web3 and other, not basically cybersecurity.
Okay, which one in particular?
I didn't get your question, sorry.
Which one in particular? I know you said Web3. Web3 is a concept. Which one in particular are you learning? Hello? I guess he paused. Okay. So, I think I should say this. Web3 is a concept. Web3 is like, it's like, how can I explain this? Web3 is like a house. And There's a lot of things in that house. It is a concept. It's impossible to learn. How can I explain this? You know, when you upgrade a 1994 Honda Accord to a 2025 Honda Accord, they are the same name, but the models are different. Web 2 is the world of www dot something something. That is the world of that same concept is in Web 3, but it is completely different. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to Condoms. Alpha Bros. How you doing, Baba? I hail you well, man. Condoms is one of our OG supporters, man. Shout out to you, bros. How that way, bros? It's good to see you, Baba. It's good to see you, man. So, as I was saying, a lot of young games just wants to, know Web3 so they can make money. I try to advise guys. Don't be profit focused. Be growth focused, though. You have to be growth focused. Because cybersecurity in Web 2, it is completely different from cybersecurity in Web 3 because now you have cybersecurity agents who are artificial intelligence. Does that make sense? So if you want to go into if you want to go into Web 3, the best way to start will probably be understanding how to create agents. Do you know how to create agents? Go to YouTube. Go and get a certification on these things. There are so many businesses that need agents to work for them. Now understand? Learn how to create it. That is a complete different programming language. I don't even know. Right now, I don't even care about any programming language anymore. Me, need interest. Oh, God. My head, though. We're going to round off in 30 minutes, guys. That will make it 2 hours. Okay. Let's see. No. You don't have to laugh at him. You understand? Because there is no platform that is actually teaching people these things. You understand? There's no reason to. Velvet said he doesn't know what he's talking about. Velvet, you know how this thing is. Obviously, because you know how it is. You have a master's in computer science. You know this thing, but it's not everybody that understand what is involved in. You don't understand, like, information technology is deep, my good friends. Like, software engineering is very, very deep. You can go into data science and become data analyst in 2025. I don't think they have any job. AI will do your job easily, but data scientist, you can still go into that phase. You can go into cybersecurity, even software developer. It depends. Certain programming language, not all programming language, like C Sharp, C++. Python, for example. I started with Python. Okay, artificial intelligence will do whatever you're trying to do like this, and all I have to do is pay $50 per month. And when I talk like this, it's not like I'm trying to shame. You understand? People like us, we went to school to learn these things, and in the next 5-10 years, though, everything I learned in school will be, it won't be useful. It won't be. I started as a full stack developer, and right now, man, AI is going to. So there are 4 different levels you should focus on. Number 1, don't even be a website developer. Right now, you want to be a web developer. Like, seriously, in 2025, where we have site builders, don't stress yourself. Talking about, let's say, software development. That one on number 1. Number 2, let's say data science. Data warehousing, data management. There's so many information scattered across the web right now, man. And number 3, let's say cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is one of them. And number 4, let's say cloud. Cloud is attached to data science, though. Because all this system needs maintenance, but it's going to cost you. But people just want to put small. Oh, God, man, it doesn't work like that. Who is this? Wicked World 77. Once I hear Web 3, It's like saying I study tech. Yeah, some people like you don't study tech. It's like stay like I don't even know how to explain this things. But it's changing though. And right now we are at the early stage. We are at the very, very early stage. Web 2, for example, started around 1982. You understand? It got into a ripe stage around 1994. And then people starting complaints off of that platform. So it's like 10 years, 12 years, 14 years. Web 2, for example. And then people started creating companies. And then around 1999, year 2000, corporations like PayPal came into inception. You don't understand. It was a risk to say, okay, I want to create an online bank. That never existed in 1994, 1995. So you have to think outside of the box and use the tools that. But right now, it requires you to learn. One of the requirements for you is to think outside of the box. You have to think. You have to learn. You can't follow what everyone is doing. Everybody, like 2 years ago, for example, everybody wants to create a chat bot to add to website so people can pay them. You have to think outside of the box and say, okay, first you have to be solution based. Think of a problem. Think of a problem where people are lacking. There's a lot of problems that businesses have. Then create a solution around. Don't just create business, or don't just dive into something and say, I'm going to make money off of it. Don't pursue money. Don't pursue money though. You're going to waste your time. I used to do that stuff back in the day. But I also want to be a successful businessman, especially in real estate industry. But I'm into phone accessories now. You're 22 years old, my good man. I'm about 22 years old. All these youngins right now are different from when I was 22. I was 22. I was a bad boy, man. I did not really care about future stuff that much. My advice to you is to go to YouTube, man. Binge as much YouTube as you can. Binge YouTube, man. Do your research. That's the advice I'll give to you. You need to learn what other people are doing. Other people in different parts of the world. You understand? You need to have people you look up to. People that are doing what you want to step into. Because there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun, man. Oh, well. Velvet, cybersecurity is hard, though. It is very challenging, but go for it, though. The money is very, very amazing. My last full-time job, I was a senior cybersecurity engineer. I never liked it for nothing. I like the money, but fuck it, man. I never liked it for nothing. It was so hard. It was so hard. It was so hard, man. It was very, very challenging. Your opinion, AI or cybersecurity, which one should I pursue? How can I explain this? You don't pursue AI. AI is a concept. It is artificial intelligence. You can pursue cybersecurity, but not just cybersecurity. Because cybersecurity, there are many layers to cybersecurity. Incident response, penetration testing, protection. There are so many. You don't understand. You can't say, my opinion, AI or cybersecurity. These are concepts. They are deep. They are different folders, different categories, and then you select one of them and become a professional on that level. You understand? It is very, very deep. Okay, I think I answered that. I'm studying AI. What kind of AI are you studying though? And now my boss can't stop loving all my skills. What kind of AI? What kind of AI though? Or maybe you're just trying to understand the space of AI. What I don't like about new startup companies right now, because I try to invest into all these new startups. Once I see a portfolio that says powered by social AI, I'm not interested. Being interest, man. Because the first thing that I think about is, are you trying to make another ChatGPT? You don't understand? Because I know that is where ChatGPT is going to get to in the nearest future. Because OpenAI, they said something. They said, whatever we are experiencing, would you believe they launched OpenAI in 2012? And they said something, they said, whatever we are using right now, it's not even close to the completion of the project. Because they said it is a profit, profit company, non-profit organization. They said OpenAI is a non-profit organization. They said right now, the intention is not to make any profit. They are still building. They said whatever we are using right now, I believe ChatGPT is like the best thing that has happened to the world of technology. They said as of right now, whatever we are using right now is the beta version. That's what they said. They said it's going to complete around 2030. So obviously, the projection is they are going to make more money in the next, and I'm very, very confident. If they use, like, think about this. Every software company we plan to build off of AI. What if they decide to create multiple layers of startup companies on their own platform and say, we offer these services? Who's going to, who's going to sue them? I'm just thinking, so data analyst isn't worth it anymore. Data analyst, bawo. I can assure you, nobody's going to get a job in 2025 as a data analyst. It's not possible because AI can do your work. UI UX design. You know my advice to you. This is for most visual. I want you to go to YouTube and type digital design with artificial intelligence. You will be blown away. All this new, you will be blown away. I swear to you, man. I appreciate you for real. Heading to med school at 24 after BSc Micro. Can't shake doubts though. Baba, go for it. Or if you're a woman, go for it though. And you're doing well at 24 years old. Oh, I'm proud of you. Go for it though. Go for it. Video editing. God. I don't think you guys do any research on YouTube. That's the reason why you're asking that question though. There are so many systems right now that do your job perfectly, better than you can possibly imagine. I swear to you. I'm telling you. I did tell you the truth. I did tell you. I started a marketing job recently that pays $10 an hour in Nigeria. Good for you. Marketing is here to stay though. You get me? It's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. It's not. Thank you, bro. That's exactly what I'm doing. But do you think me being into phone accessories? You need a way to make money, but you have a bigger plan. That's the attitude, man. I indulge any one of you though. Do anything. You understand? Go and watch somebody's place. Go and do food delivery. Do anything. As long as you have a bigger picture you're working towards. Do anything. Me, myself, when I was in school, I told you guys a story. I did DoorDash and Uber for like 6 months. When I was going to school, master's degree, computer science. Hey, shout out to Velvet. I suffer. I've never suffered like that in my entire life. I'm telling you, delivering food, they will give me $5. $5 like this. Me, big boy from Texas. You understand? As long as you have the bigger picture in your mind, that's good. But don't just, some people will say there is no way forward. You need to have a bigger picture. That, okay, this is where I see myself doing. And obviously, you need to survive to pay your bills. Understand? All these nonsense low life people, I'll pick them up in Uber like this. I remember then. Understand? They will be arguing with me on nonsense things. They want to wind down my all these windows. Some of them will try to talk down to me in very degrading way. And I'll just park and say, get the fuck out of my car. And I remember then they will report me to Uber. And Uber will try and suspend my, understand all this nonsense. But I'm very grateful to God though. February of 2019, of the miracle happened, man. My very, very first Lalabode job with University of St. Thomas. Around July, August of 2019, I got my Wells Fargo job as software engineer 1/cybersecurity with Wells Fargo. That was when I would say, I understand, I saw major money. But you need to have a direction. Most people don't have direction. Most people just say, I'm living hand to mouth, day to day. You don't have any vision. You need to have vision. You need to have direction. Okay, I see myself becoming this. You understand? Your life is going to be better when you have a direction. You're going to have things that will challenge you. What do you see yourself doing? And every day, take that baby step. Take that baby step. One of my best accomplishments is this ring. I hardly wear the ring, but if you look closer, that's 2022. And on the other side is MSc. This is the logo of the school I went to, University of St. Thomas. I'm very, very proud of it. It's an accomplishment. You know, would you believe, guys, as a child, our father had something like this because our father went to school in Chicago. So he went to Governor State University and he has something. All his friends, every one of them, they had a ring like this. So when they go into, they have clubs and groups of friends that they met in grad school. And they had other friends that did not have a degree. So it's more like a status symbol between my dad and his friends and you understand? So I've always looked up to having something like this. But you need to have a bigger picture in your mind. It's going to challenge you. I swear to you, man. Life is going to challenge you. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. So it's not that easy. That's why people are not doing these things. And some people will send messages to me and say, but I don't have money. Oh, Jeun Lale no. You had dinner last night now. I mean, you don't understand. You still went on dates last week with that new girl you're trying to have sex with. You are an unfortunate being. You don't understand? You're not serious. You're not serious. That is not the time to date. When you have bigger picture, this is where I see my life going. And I'm going to get there. It's going to happen. That is not the time to run after women. You see this one, you want to sleep with this one. You're not disciplined. You will not be successful with that vibe. You will not be successful with that vibe. The Yoruba people will say, which simply means that when you're pushing your body through stress and hardship, you have to have a profound definition to why you're doing it. Why would somebody of my caliber do food delivery? You don't understand? Like, why? Why would I be a driver? You don't understand that kind of thing? But the vision, the vision was very, very solid. So I go make him. And I gas make him. I don't go make him. In the winter time, when the snow was falling like this, the car that I was using, then I was using this Dodge Avenger. My car would slide in the snow like this. Slide in the snow. In the snow. Just because I want to make $7. $7. Then I remember I used to go to Chipotle to go and pick food. And then I want more shit. All those nonsense girls with tin leg. Oh my God, my food. Yeah, where's my food? Thank you. Makoma will cannot buy this egbere. You don't understand? You don't understand? I swear, I want moshi. You just be looking at this one. I was calling you, you did not pick up the phone. You should pick up the phone next time, okay? Makoma will be late. And then I will talk to God back to back. Oh my God, see the way these people are treating me. I have to make it all. God. See the way I'm suffering. Why did I come to this Minnesota? I should have stayed in Texas. God. Why am I suffering like this? You don't understand. How am I suffering like this? Oh God. God, I did suffer along Shanomio. I did tell you, this is true story, man. God help me, oh please. Please don't let me suffer in vain, oh. And I remember then, because I have to rush back to, I have to rush to school. My class was twice in a week, 5:45 to 9 p.m. Twice in a week. I was paying for those school fees from pocket. You can't begin to imagine what. Just often, you see anybody that is doing great things with their life, you cannot begin to imagine what they go through. I'm telling you the truth. No be WhatsApp, man. It's not bed of roses. If it was that easy, everybody would be successful. You have to know the reason why. Some of you will say, but you don't have money to start something. You don't have money to start something. Oh, jẹun láàárọ̀ yìí. I told you guys, I said I'm so accustomed to fasting every day now. There was a time where my money like this, I had to pump it into something. You understand? If you listen to most tech founders, especially those guys that have been doing software engineering for a long time, all those OG small boys, they will tell you that they eat their food, their daily food is ramen noodles and egg. And these guys make 6 figures as software engineers because they pump their money back into their business. You understand? Into their business. They pump their money back to back, and eventually they will worth multiple millions of dollars. And people will look at them and hate them and envy them. Baba, share you pray make you they make. Share you pray make you they make 6 figures. Make you know if you chop steak. Make you know if you dress nicely. You know, understand? You know, pray make all that thing happen to you now. And eventually you see people living their life and you will hate them, you will envy them. Okay. No sacrifice on top yourself. If you like, don't invest on yourself. Now you see people living their life, living massively expensive, and you will hate them. My God, I want that life. No, what bagba? What jingba? When people like us were doing food delivery, you did there. Go and give them food $5. They will even give you tip. Why did you place my food on the floor? Mushe hate one man. I fucking hate every one of them. Oh God. I had to tell you, man. Yeah, can eat. Oh, you will born man. And you go through all that hardship. And eventually, I swear on everything, man, it's going to happen. And when it eventually happens, come on now. Nobody's good. As I'm talking to you guys right now, you probably won't believe me. You won't. Because and my perception of reality is different. I understand. Nobody gives a damn about you, man, until you make something out of your life. Blunt reality, man. And you have to learn how to practice something called effortless. Never let nobody see you bleed. Nobody in this world must see you bleed. Friends, family, come on, man. Don't tell them. Don't even tell them the struggle. Just tell them, hey, they go on well. It's going to preserve your power. Okay. So they pursue people come out for Uber. They pursue them come out. Then when we say I get pride, you forget say I just they come from Texas. These people don't even know self. My bracelet, then remember guys, I told you guys about that 4-diamond bracelet that I wear. Is inside there. That bracelet. Oh my God, Jenny, I was prideful. So Oya Bole no more to me. Get the fuck out of my car. And they will report me to Uber. Uber will suspend me. I don't really care. I don't really care about those things. I'm starting a P2P e-commerce site for social media and tech savvy. It's a lot. Let's see. Sometimes this man is just funny. I'm not trying to be funny, I'm telling you guys the truth. So we should also do delayed gratification of food. I like food though. Let me tell you something. There is sacrifice. I swear to you, man, everything you want to become in this life, you have to give up something. I did tell you, man. If you think it's just going to happen on a platter of gold, that's in the movies, This is real life, man. Who does not like food? Who does not like food, man? Who does not like food? Okay. The way you are reminiscing on everything now is cracking me. Now, because now we can talk about it. Now I can make jokes about it right now. Then it was not funny. It was not funny, It was not funny, man. It was not funny then, Plead or bleed. I said bleed. Blood. Don't let nobody see you blood, bleed. Bleeding. When you bleed, when you're bleeding, because when you're going through hardship, you're going to events of circumstances will cut you a lot. Never let nobody see you struggle. You understand? From a long distance, they're going to ask you, how are you? Are you okay? Tell them all is well. All is well, and go through it. Go through that, but have a vision. They can't understand the struggle behind this. About go easy, go easy, man. The sleepless night, lost friendship, Sarah, relationship. You know how many relationships we go. You have to though. You have to. It's not for the weak. It's going to build your character. You think you have enough character to hold success. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't even know what it's like. Oh, idea. And surprisingly I think I should say this to you guys about success. You are the one that would. What is that English word? You're the one that will be your judge and jury. You're the one that will wake yourself up early morning to sharply go and struggle, go and deliver food real quick. You're the one that will wake yourself up in the middle of the night to fix that project, that program, make it work. I don't like cloud for nothing. I'm talking about cloud engineering. I don't like it for nothing. When I started using Google Commute Engine, I'm not a fan of those things. When I started using Google Commute Engine, I was in school. It took me like a week to make a program work. The system itself, the programming language at that time was JavaScript. To make it work, it eventually worked. I was losing my head. Guess what happened? My system turned off. All this, you see, all their systems, it is Web 1. It is Web 1. Everything lost. I had to find a way to start again. Oh, I'm going to break this computer. But frustration. And surprisingly, nobody really cares about the challenge itself. Nobody cares. Now we can talk about these things. Now we can laugh, we can play and just say, oh, but then they're all crazy. But then, I don't like give you, man. It was hard, though. Oh, my God has been good, though. Velvet. It was the grace of God. You need to see how I talk to God then. I'll talk, because I was spending a lot of time by myself. I was talking to God almost every time. I know, like, now I'm being transparent with you guys. When I'll wake up around 6, sharply prepare myself, come on house, 6:30 to go and deliver food real quick. Because in the afternoon, I have to go to library to meet guys that will help me with my assignments. You understand? Because those guys, they know all the software engineering thing real quick. And those guys, some of them have startup companies. Some of them they've been making all these 6-figure tete. You understand? And then the only you understand? The only one I can talk to was God. I left the house, no breakfast. This is how the concept of fasting every day started. No fast. You understand? I've been fasting, no breakfast until like 12, 1, 2. And as I'm driving around like this, I'm just talking to God. Oh God, please don't let me suffer in vain. Oh Lord, I'm struggling right now, man. I'm really struggling, man. Please help me, give me strength. Back to back, please give me strength, oh God, help me. I don't know how to do this thing. I think I'm going to lose my mind. What year? That's how we started. And before you know what's up, I just noticed that, okay, when I pray and I ask for something, I get it. Then my belief system started coming up. Thank you, God. Thank you for this, oh God. You understand? Because you have to pay for rent. You have to pay for school. When I got my first major software engineering job, imagine powerful, man. It was like a breath of fresh air. Straight to me. And then my taste has changed. Then in Texas, it was a flex to show people how much your expensive belt is. Then we wear Air Force One. Now I don't even want to dress like that. Now I started wearing jacket. That was when our Jassy saw Piana and Brunello. Okay, you understand? Because now the money is coming in folds. But now I'm humbled. Now I'm very, very, I'm talking about 2019. Now I'm very, very afraid. You understand? Now I'm very, very afraid because I don't want to be broke again. I don't want to be broke again. If me, if I'm to go, man. I don't want to be broke again. I didn't even tell any of my friends that I'm back on fire. No, it took me. Even Instagram gone, I had to delete all my pictures. I came back to Instagram around 2021, like 2 years, just to gather. Oh, over Jeshu, and you don't want to go through hardship. You okay? Okay, bye. Okay, bye. And surprisingly, when it's time for you to win and do great things, you meet people that will say, wow, someday I wish I have your life. Share you wish. Do you wish to make money and fall and start doing food delivery? You oh my God, come here. But if you pretend you're not bleeding, no one is willing to help you if they want you. Joe, let me tell you something. I think I will be frank to you about people. There are levels to this. Remember when I was in Texas, as I said, I was making money, everybody saw me. I was doing well. People will act like they support you and they're happy for you. Now that you are broke, which was what happened to me, broke boy, this was around middle 2017. I was on the floor already. Oh yeah, Conley already. And I would call some of them and ask them for help. I told you guys the story how I was selling my shoes. I was selling my kasha. I was wearing Christian Louboutin. I was selling my shoes to survive. Kasha, kegbe. They would laugh at me to other friends. They would tell other friends, pay ya. Friends are going to laugh at you. Now, when you're trying to build yourself back, if you go through my own route, I would advise you not to tell nobody. Go and do it yourself. And tell you might be lucky enough to have certain families you can ask for help, but don't tell them you are bleeding. And they tell you. Because this is real life, man. Nobody wants you to get back on your feet. This is harsh reality. You might think they're happy for you that you're back on your feet. It's a lie. My network didn't allow me to hear what you said, Shai. What did I say? I said a lot of things. Femi Bola, what did I say? I think I answered you now. Oh, I answered you and I said bleed. Bleeding, like when blood is coming out now. Pleading is begging. That's different. I'm talking about bleed. Because life is going to cut you. You understand? Don't let people see that you're struggling in those pain. It's going to preserve your power. They just need to know that you're back. I did tell you. Man. So what's your intake on an interior designer trying to switch to? Me, I don't know, man. That's not my world. Go to YouTube, my good friends. Go to YouTube. No, it's not the bleeding part. What part? You can type it again, though. Tell me. This is for Femi Bola. What part is that? Just type it again. Just tell me what you're trying to say. If you've been broke before and you eventually get back on track, you will be afraid. Now I'm starting to understand why rich people are very, very frugal with their money. Okay, just because I have it to give you doesn't mean I'll give you kobo. Shit. Yeah, Jeremy time, eh? Me, we message you, Femi Bolabo. Oh, okay. Done some. I really needed to hear this, my bro. Okay. Only leave I can go how I was watching. Only live I can go how I was watching. Very knowledgeable. Thanks you, Baba. Shout out to you, Fasal. So I don't see any message. I think we're good. Guys, I'm actually struggling right now as I'm talking to you guys. So I'm very, very sick, man. I'm cold as fuck. Look at my eyes. It's just because I promised you guys that I was going to come here. Okay. Phoebe, you are distracting me from my workout. Are you one of those people? I swear, Velvet looks like the kind of person that will pay $120 per section. I can't pay it too. What? That's a lot of money, man. What? Hell no. Shit. So those guys are making that kind of money. Can you imagine? Anyhow, I don't blame them. That equipment is like $4,000. Ha! Come on, man. Yo. Yeah. I beg. You're trying, bro. I did try, man. I tell you, see my eyes. So let's round this up, my good friends. If you want it that bad, guy, you have to work on yourself, and you have to be gentle with yourself. You don't understand? People will reach out to me and tell me, I have so dream. I see myself doing this. And I will say, what are the things that you have done so far? I'm still waiting for a time opportunity will come. Would you believe something that opportunity is not what makes people become successful? Oh, maybe. If opportunity is what makes people become successful, people will come from first world countries. Every one of them will be multimillionaires. In the United States, for example, close to 5% of people are millionaires. Close to 5%. And, that do opportunity. So it's not opportunity that makes people become successful. What's your opinion on agricultural business? It works though. For me, I don't have that kind of patience. It's not even my thing because I'm not strong like that. But you can, if that is your thing though. I have a friend in Nigeria that is doing it and is making massive money. We went to the same secondary school. He's one of our supporters on this page. His name is Henry. Henry, I'm not going to mention his last name. Henry, shout out to Henry though. He's a multi-millionaire though. If you have the patience, if that's your thing, you understand. You can do it. But me, it's not even my strength. Franklin, what's going on, man? Shout out to you, my good man. So what do you think about dry cleaning business? It works though. It works. If it's a very boring business. I would say dry cleaning business, you will make more money if you don't have to be there. Does that make sense? Like in the United States, for example, it is one of the best investment portfolio. That means let's say you buy a laundromat and people just come there to just do their laundry without you being there. You don't understand. But if it requires you to be there and help them and assist them, you're not going to make that kind of money. We thank God, Franklin. I did sick, man. I get cold. Emmanuel said, how can I get in contact with him? I'm not going to give him his phone number, of course. No, that does not work like that. That's my own contact. Oh boy. Oh, my head, oh. My head. Oh. Thank you, Baba. You get links. Links to what? Use pro code for a year. I've used multiple things. Not pro code. Pro code not even do yourself. Okay. So guys, if there's no more question, I think we should just round it up. Shout out to you, frankly though. Good to be here, mentor. Shout out to Prince Ayola. Let's see. Shout out to Prince Ayola. And to the rest of you though, I think I should just round this up. When last you visit Nigeria? 2014. 2014. I don't see myself coming to Nigeria to do anything. Maybe come to Africa, but not Nigeria though. And to the rest of you listening to me right now, I think I should, from all around the world that you guys are in, there is a lot of opportunity if you allow yourself to think. It's going to challenge you. Come on now. It's going to challenge you. And if you don't have the money, learn. I think I should tell you guys a story from 2021. Down the street right here, a friend of mine started a coffee shop. He invested a lot of money into it because the coffee business, they make around $6 billion every year. So he said he wants to start a coffee shop and he's going to make his own coffee. So for people like us, we strongly believe in owning 100% of the business we started. But that's false though. Don't do that. I learned from that, from his business. He does not want me to invest into that business because he wants to hold 50%. So he and one of his best friends started that business 50-50. By the end of 2022, that business folded. They were not making profit. And I was talking to my dad about that concept. He said that's the reason why people have investors when it's time for starting a small business for the first time. You're not going to make any profit at the initial stage. In Nigeria, for example, we have this concept: if your business is not making profit in 5 years, you are in the wrong business. But that is a lie though. Learn to carry people along. Starve yourself, create that business, push yourself, make that business visible. Then find you somebody that has money. Now, okay, I've created so business. I'm very confident the business is going to generate so amount of money in the nearest future. I want you to become a partner of mine. You can be a sleeping partner where you don't have to do anything. But I'm going to see you twice in a week or 3 times I'm going to see you twice in a month or 3 times in a month to talk about how far this business is going. Eventually, I'm confident you're going to get your money back. You don't understand? Yeah, people focus more on money. But, I used to focus on money too. But as time goes on, man, making profit is not the cocoa. Growth. There has to be growth, not just make profit. Because it's possible you're making profit and you're not growing as a business. Now understand. But your brain, and you have to think differently if you want to be successful in this life. You can't think like the common man. The common man needs somebody to point fingers to and say, this is the reason why I'm not successful. You're not a victim of nobody. You understand? You're not a victim of nobody. Now, most definitely you need a drive. You need money to still eat at all once a day. Me, I eat food once in a day because I am accustomed to it right now. Of course, at this level, we can afford to eat 10 times, 20 times in a day. But now I'm afraid of losing my money. I get scared right now, though. I tread carefully. So go and do that shitty job. Go and do some security guard. I had a friend that used to live in Agbara, in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. He was a security guard for Nestu, the corporation company Nestu. Massive software engineer, though. At that time, they were paying him 70,000. Me, I was working for my dad. My dad was paying me 40,000. My guy was making 70,000. He works night shift. In Nigeria then, his plan was to learn majorly everything about tech. He eventually left Nigeria. He lives in the United States now. Massively successful though. You need to have a vision. Anything you do right now, maybe you're a dishwasher, you work at the rest, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter in the nearest future. Nobody is going to believe you that you did so. Nobody cares. So if you're young and you're listening to me right now, this is the way forward. Yeah? Go and find a hustle and have a direction. And go and make, become your full potential. Stop thinking it's a flex to have to have a woman you're having, to have multiple women you're having sex with. You are a fool. You are Ashoyeda. Elenu Gigun, do your mouth like this and come closer. Anyhow, a disclaimer. I did it when I was like 2021. I was in love. I did it when I was like that. So, but the world is different now. You get me? Take advantage. Take advantage, though. I was a lover boy then. I was a lover boy, man. I fell in love, man. I fell in love. I was a fool. I was a fool. So I was a fool. Franklin said, I did crossing guard. You need all those things. It's even going to help you. Now you know what you're pumping your money into. You understand? You're gonna spend you that you're not rich, you don't have money. You're taking that small girl to dinner date to go and spend 200. 200 that you're supposed to use to build your website. Man, we almost see $200 that you're supposed to use to get your business documents. I mean, you don't understand how this thing they work. And if you have any money that you're not using, you're supposed to use that money to save for a time that your business will need money. Huh. And then you'll be complaining that the government are the ones that are not letting you reach. You walk. You want to double kill. Oh God. A disclaimer. I've been there and I understand. I was young. I was foolish a long time ago. Don't come for my head. So, no. Velvet, surprisingly though, I don't break people's heart though. I'm in a relationship and I love my girl. I swear to you. But, breaking people's heart is not something that I enjoy. Love is expensive, though, Franklin. Love is super expensive, though. Love is very, 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 very expensive. Not to talk of, there's a guy that came here just now that said he's in a relationship with 2 women. A young man. Like, time at, like, where do you have the time to do Irano? It is Irano. It is Irano. No, love has its benefit, though. Relationship has its benefit, but not at the inception of love. Baby, I cannot do without you. You're 21 years old. What do you mean by you can't do without that woman? Because she's 20 years old, she's beautiful. And don't get me wrong, I've been there. When you're just looking at her like this, I just want to take care of this woman. But nigga, you're not even there to take care of yourself, not to talk of any woman. I've been there. Oh, come on now. I've been there. That's why I'm being hard on you guys like this. I don't shall not see no fair. I love her so much. She's the best thing that's happened to me. At 20 years old. Understand? So, let's see. So, are you saying we should forget love while we are in our building stage? If you're a woman, it is different from men. I think you should understand something about the way I talk. The African Men Podcast is a platform for men. I try to direct certain words to men. But for women, it's different. You understand? One of the things I hope for you guys is to meet a man that would provide for you. A man that will take care of you. Because it's part of his responsibility. For men, bro, no one is going to provide for you. That's why I'm talking to men. There are times where you just have to keep your head down like this and also as hard as you can. And it tell you the only thing you're thinking about. Because I said something previous, in previous content. I said, when you lose to certain level and you have it in your heart that you want to win, you're going to become obsessed. You need that obsession. You need that obsession to win it. But when you're young, most people, when they're young like that, they become obsessed with relationship and love because they think that is an accomplishment. It's not. It's not. You're not even there. And, remember, I've been there. I know what it's like. I know what it's like now. But and one of the best thing happened. Heartbreak. I should frame it like this into a portrait that when it's time for me to, when you're looking for sadness and you need something to remind you of what sadness looks like or what it's like to die. Yes. That day, that wisdom comes with time. Go and hustle. Hey, shout out to Adeyemi, my good friend. How you day, Baba? I'm in pain because I got denied Canada visa twice. It's so hard to make the kind of money I spend again. Baba, you try again, bro. You try again. Teshiba Dani, your man Tunguni. You will strategize and you try again. You don't have to go to Canada for the first time. You can go to another country and target, Canada from that country. Law now. About for down self they go now. Franklin said, "Love will teach you a lesson." Hey, they know they teach them. Okay, nobody teaches you the consequence of love. It's called breakfast now. Heartbreak. Mentor. I'm in a relationship, but deep down that she's not. But deep down, okay, you're in a relationship, but you know deep down that she's not my girl. I'm doing well financially. How old are you, Baba? I don't, from personal experience, I think we should talk about this. As men, we like to burden ourselves with responsibility once we start making money. You understand? We want to take care. It comes with the territory though. When we start making money, the first thing we want is, you're 25 years old. My guy, go and double your hustle, man. I think I should say this to guys if you're listening to me. There's a very, very big chance you guys will not be successful. Would you believe this? I swear to you, man. If around 85 to 90% of men all around the world, they hustle from paycheck to paycheck, they are not financially buoyant. So they can just sit back and say, this year, 2025, I don't want to work at all, man. They can't do it. Because they have to go out there to go and make a living. Let that fuel you, man. Let that fuel you. Where you can say, man, today, man, I know they come out this house today, man. Fuck it. I will just sit down and watch film. The bigger percentage, around 80% of men cannot do that. I tell you, man. Let that fuel you. Let that motivate you, man. You see, love, love is a beautiful thing when you include money. Love and money. Love and money is beautiful when you have money. It will be doing you like, baby, we say this is where we are going. Baby, we are going there. There's nothing in Minnesota to do. Yeah, let's go to New York. Check ticket. Oh yeah, let's go to the airport as we are checking tickets. Where's the fastest one? To run that kind of game now, like $800, $900 to get instant kilo. Yeah, could they go Chicago real quick? It's not cheap. It is money. Power of money. Tasheng Baubag, they face airport like this because it is spontaneous. Love itself, the concept of love is not verbal. Baby, I love you for. It's being spontaneous. It is on the weight of a man. It is you being responsible for something. You providing experience, providing exposure. It is expensive. When you're doing this with a woman, okay. When you're being sponsored, that's why you see all those rich people. Oh my God, Sarah. You understand? We made a plan to go so place for dinner. We got to the place. The place is not so vibe. We go to another place. We check the whole atmosphere of the whole Minnesota. Say, this place is boring, man. Baby said, let's go to New York. At this time, it's 4:00. Oh. Can we still make flights? Okay, let me check. You check to see the most closest. Okay, there is another flight that is leaving in the next 1.5 hours. Oh yeah, Uber, straight out to the airport with the same clothes. No bag, no nothing. It's called being spontaneous. It is expensive. But it is what keeps love alive. It keeps love alive where you guys will act like children. Because now she's running in her blouse, in her high heels. You are in your suit. Different plan. Now you're doing all these things. It keeps love alive. And powerful to be spontaneous. And powerful, man. When you had love with money, now we are sleeping in a different state. But you won't listen. Okay, bye. He said even the video talk up because now life. My dad used to say these things back in the day, though. Love costs money, of course, Femi Bola. It costs money, but from the angle of a man, you have to spend it like it's nothing. To spend money like it's nothing, like say, okay, baby, let's take it. When she sees something, she says she likes it. Before even checking the price, you say you can have it. By the time you check the price, buy. Yeah, because to a woman, you don't want to show like you struggle. You don't want to. It did down here. I can take care of you. To get to that level, okay, it's not easy, man. Where you can give her one of your silver, platinum card or gold card for her to get anything. All those things cost money. It costs money, and you don't do these things with any other women. Or to shaking in my chefun. You understand me? Femi Bola said, "Love costs too much. Please stay single, guys." Okay, okay. I no go blame women where they leave men because he no get money again. You know the beauty about this life? There is nothing new like this under the sun. I swear to you, man. And it shall continue to be like that. In the world of a man, it is a good story that sells. That woman that is with me, she loves me. I don't have anything when she met me. But I can honestly say this to you as a man that was raised by women. She knew you were going to be successful. That's the reason why she's with you. Don't fool yourself, man. If you want to live in that bubble of illusion, go ahead and live there. Women love money. Powerful, man. If you think a woman does not love money, every one of them love money. Powerful. So, if it's true love, Adeyemi said, "No start what you can't finish." Okay. Okay. The beauty of it is this. There are moments where your woman knows that, okay, I have to work to maintain. Show you just a friend. If you ask women that are dating rich men, that are dating guys that have money, they know that there are certain times where that guy has to work. He has to hustle. If she's a reasonable woman, when that guy says he wants to stay back in to finish some work, she's going to stay there with him. Some women will say, I want to go out with my friends and go and, you understand? I want to go out with my friends and just go and hang out. That is not your wife. So if she's there with you, and you have to study all these things, because there are moments where it requires you to be there to monitor. This thing is not for the weak. You want because love is sweet. People like us that love. Love is sweet. Gone when there is one leg. Now that we are traveling to another state, no extra boxers, no extra bar, no extra pant, no extra nothing. We have to shop there. We have to throw away the one we are wearing underneath. We have to do the laundry of the whole clothes because we're coming back. All these things cost money, bro. It costs money. And men want to feel like they have a woman that loves them. Velvet said, I can see powerless and broke men in these comments. Go and hustle. That's exactly what I'm go and walk. Go and walk. Someday, that woman you are with right now that you think she's the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, I swear to you, man, there are far more beautiful women than her that will compensate your life. All you just have to do is keep your head down and grind on. Grind like your life depends on it. It does. I tell you, the women you will be chopping. Bro, you know how me I talk now? I almost talk. It will be like you're chopping them with fork and knife. Because they will allow you to do those things to them. They will allow you, man. They will allow you to do those things. If you did, a lot of men think love is when you show a woman you don't have it. Or love is when you don't spend on a woman. I say this all the time. Magbo Kiniyo, a beautiful woman that cannot be talked to and reasoned with by a man or husband or spouse is on the same level as a rich man that does not spend money on women? What is the purpose of having it when you don't spend it on your woman? The Yoruba people will say, ọkùnrin tó bá wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, pàtà ẹsẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní kẹ́ wò, which simply means that a man that has money, you can tell from the shoes on the feet of his woman. That's been like that from the dawn of time. You have to spend money on women. Oh yeah, not anyhow woman. No. That's why you don't go for those ones that you go because there are certain things that the world will allow you to have when you have money. When you are a poor man and you feel entitled to certain women, because remember their price, they had the price. When you say you deserve certain type of woman, society will look at you and say, what do you mean this one? You cannot afford a woman like this. Because they are products, man. That's the truth. If that one don't tell you anything, Lord Jamo, go and buckle up. Go Jamo. And they tell you, man. Lord Fiwere, Lord She. Go Jamo. If you when you listen to the success stories of successful people, you will fold. You will fold, man. They will buy. So, the dark man saw you want to shame a shameless guy, you will learn the hard way. Why? You see, this is for dark man. It's in the movies that a man thinks just because a woman say, I don't date poor men. It's only in the movies that the guy will say, when he makes money and he's driving that Mercedes Benz and he see that woman, now she's with a poor man. It's only in the movies. So in real life, women are designed to motivate men to become better. It's left to you to take advantage of it. You get my point? It's left to you to take advantage of it. When you approach women that you think that I deserve this woman and they turn you down. One of my mentors, Mrs. Onoyade, she said something to me when I was young. She said she told her husband that, you see, she's a busty woman with mad shape. I remember her when I was young then. She said something to me. She said she told her husband that everything that you see right now, it belongs to you until the day I die. No man is going to experience it. But you better don't go broke. Can you imagine a wife telling her husband that if you go broke, I am going to leave you? Her husband is extremely rich. Women know this. You understand? It's left to you, a man, to know this. You say, she's a gold digger. I know and shame me, man. I know and shame me. 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 I jokingly say this on this podcast. I say no woman is single. If you're a man and you have it like that, you see any woman you like, approach her. I swear to you, man, she's going to monkey branch. She's going to leave that guy she's with and come for you. I tell you. And some people will say the same thing, that if she sees a beautiful, and sit down somewhere. Femi Bola said, I always like this segment of this podcast. Man, I'll tell you. Hey, Fortune. Shout out to Fortune, though. OG of the podcast. Shout out to Fortune, man. It's been a while. I did visit Fortune like a couple of days ago. Say, where Fortune day? How you day, Baba? How are you now? It's always bookman that knows and identify. Let me tell you something. It's normal because it's possible you synchronize with a woman that take advantage of you and use you. So it's not about being broke or anything. Every man wants to invest on a woman that is going to stick around. You get me? That will be there for him. Lobe, but still on still. It is one of your responsibility to take care of your woman. You don't have to fly her all, but to say that you're not going to spend money at all. You're not ready to be with a woman. They love money. They function better when you give them money. They function better when you spoil them. I swear, man. Bugbo money. Gbogbo wọn ni. If you've ever taken care of a baby before, even a baby girl to just 2 years old, when you spoil them, they move differently. They perceive you differently. Yeah, like so that's why if you notice this, most men, they get married older. You don't understand? They get married older. You can't just dive into relationship, because then you become a man that is just spineless. You can't provide for the family. So, a lady I like a lot just turned me down, and I told her, thank you, we should try again in a few years. You don't go back to such woman. There are so many other women. Just because she turned you down, because there are so many women. A lot of men make this mistake of coming back there. You don't understand. It's good for your psyche. Oh yeah, that is a one-time opportunity. What me said, yeah. What me said, yeah. Hopefully she meets a man of her dream too. Life continues, no hard feelings. When we started making money, that did not want to answer us, we went back to go and give them prick. Oh God. Allah shall know me. We went back to go and give them prick. When we started balling, we went back. New York here. We went back. That's enough for local Las Vegas here. Oh baby, I'm making money now. We went back. Money. All those girls from Atlanta, we went back to go and give them prick. So I'm not shaming your hustle. I know what it's like. Yeah. You me how far now, Baba? I'm a law. I did a condom Babylon. I deliberately teleported condom there and war. More fun loco ni. War. You know. So it's part of life. So I understand you. You know. I did the law Bepadani. War. New York Muslim tongue, all those New Jersey girls that would never answer us then when we were younger. Baby, now I got it. I see you still look shine. Let me take you out to dinner. Oh my God, straight in. But then that was then, I was inside life. Now that I'm no more inside life, listen to me carefully. Don't do it. So I understand what you mean, that you will see the girl in the nearest future. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. It's sweet though. It's sweet that I say I pursued this woman, she did not answer, now I'm back. I'm starting to understand certain things though. Good feeling. Good, very, very satisfactory. Very, very, very satisfactory. Oh, Lord. One of the best feelings ever. I used to run after her, she no answer, now she didn't hear me. A sweet die. And people like us that are petty, come on now, bruv. Bibo yaman yato. So, let's read this and just round this up. I'm going to address the topic, are all men proud, and benefits of misogynist? The listener, are all men proud and benefit from misogynist? What do you mean? Definition of misogynist is hatred of women. Men do not hate women. Men are designed to protect women. So how do we benefit from misogynist? We don't benefit from women. But men are powered by ego, and some people can call it pride. Men are not prideful. We just have ego. We are powered by ego, and we love our ego to be stroked. Not necessarily verbally, but through the things we do. There's a reason why we die for people. There's a reason why we provide for our family. So our ego can be like, I'm a man, I'm taking care of my responsibility. That is ego stroking. So I asked my woman, if I couldn't give her the life she dreamt of, will she still stay? Of course, she's going to leave you. If she has a better option, I can assure you she's going to go. I did tell you fact, man. It is feminists that are pushing the ideology. This is for the listener. Feminists are the ones that are pushing the ideologies that men are misogynists. And the definition of misogynist is the hatred of women. You understand? When you hate women, you don't hate something you're trying to protect and provide for. That is not hatred. That is not contempt. You don't. The feminist movement, their self, men have a lot of contempt for them because they are the ones that are mistranslating what is going on. That is contempt for them. So, man. Love ain't cheap. Women won't ask for money outrightly, but their hints, yeah, this one cost me 500. Of course, they do that though. Like when talk about men benefit, I think I answered that. You don't go gone. Young back on the yell. Velvet said bad boy. Darkman said he don't go gone. I was there, no. Now we work for God. And I put my hand up and say, bro, don't do it. The listener, I think I answered you, the listener, please. I said my woman, if I could give her, she said, okay, I think I answered her. Velvet says she likes it when I speak Yoruba. Yes. The listener, can you please stop copy pasting? Please don't do that, okay? I answered your question. My bro, girl cheated. I told him to leave her. He says she apologized and changed. Please advise him. Oh God. Let's talk about the difference between a man having extramarital affairs and a woman having extramarital affairs. For men, it is different though, because it's just a man can have sex with a different woman aside from his wife or his girlfriend right now, and come home and see his woman in danger and die for that woman. If a woman decides to, she has disconnected emotionally. You get me? She has disconnected. As a matter of fact, we know this. Before she come out outrightly to say she does not want to, there's another man somewhere that is going to take her place though. So that will not be the last time she will do it. Definitely she's going to do it again. And I think I should say this to you. She's going to punish you for accepting her back. Yes, she's going to punish you because she expects you to stand up like a man is supposed to and say, nah, fuck you. You're not good for me. You understand? You don't respect me and you should, we can't just be together anymore. She's going to respect you more for that. She's probably going to cry a little bit, but she's going to respect you more rather than, let's forget the past and let's move forward. She's going to punish you. It would never make sense to me why they do that, but she's going to punish you. She's going to punish you. Let's see. Okay, we got to the last end of the podcast. I don't think guys have any question again. My good friends, life can be beautiful. That does not mean you're not going to experience challenge. That one day for sure. But there are certain things that you have to do to get there. Olati fejesi. You need a direction. Okay, this is where I see myself going. Not just I want to be rich. What do you see yourself doing? Nobody wakes up in the life bank. You understand? You have to have a designated destination or a destination platform. Okay, this is where I'm going to get in. Now I see myself doing this. You get me? Ask your question away before I go. Understand me and grind. There are certain times where you don't want to be in a relationship to do this also because relationship itself is a responsibility. But that does not mean if you know that you can't live without that woman, okay, leave that woman or be with that woman. If that is the one you know, but tell all women, be with that woman. But don't waste our time just because you don't want to be by yourself. Don't waste our time just because you don't want to be by yourself. And then you eventually get into a lot of men do this nonsense. And then you eventually get into the land of success. And then you say, She's not my type anymore. I just lost interest. What interest? The woman that you've been dating since when she was like 16 years old or 17 years old. Now you think you can do better than her. You've been with her for like 14 years. Now you say you're 32, you're 33. I think I deserve some more better. You want to don't do that, man. Okay? Don't do that. You don't have to be with any woman, but give her the opportunity at that early stage to go and find a husband. You understand? There are certain things you want to do in your journey that is going to require your full dedication. It's going to require you to grind on. Yeah? You are a man. It is a man's world. And the beauty of it is this: by the time you eventually get there, bro, you guys should continue to be well, though. You tell me. Shout out to you guys for coming out today to show your love and your support. I am grateful. I am grateful for your love. I'm grateful for everything you guys have, your support and everything, though. Thank you guys for everything. You guys should continue to be well, man. I'll see you on Monday. I need to take care of myself, though. I did not. This is Stephanie. Who is Stephanie? I don't think I've seen Stephanie before. Have I seen Stephanie? Oh, I know Stephanie. How you doing? Wagwan. Wagwan, Jamaica. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to you guys. Thank you, Joe. I didn't even know I was going to be here for like 2.5 hours, going to 3 hours, man. But we try our best. Deya. Hey, what is Deya? Oh, so Deya day. Oh, so that's the language. That's the response. After I say Wagwan Jamaica, you say Deya. Yeah. Now I'm learning Jamaican English too. I'm learning Jamaican English. Too. Deya. Wagwan. What is this? 219. Yeah, you get it. So now Deya. Yeah, let me go and get the translation of because me I have time. Let's check it. Oh, Deya. Deya. I want to start learning Jamaica now. Wagwan Jamaica. Yeah, you get it. I need that accent. That accent. We need the accent here. I need that accent. There's this woman I used to date back in the day that lives in Atlanta. She works for Delta. Very beautiful woman too. You guys should continue to be well, my good friends. If you're a man, you're listening to me right now. You chin up always, stand up tall. Draw that man. Whatever you do right now is going to reflect in your future. The opportunity is there. All you have to do is keep your head down and find it. If you have a dream, if you have an idea, anything, find you people that are doing well that can attach body, especially right now with social media. Send DMs to people. Send DMs. Go to LinkedIn. Go and build your profile. Start sending DMs to multiple people. Let them know what you do for a living and let them know what you have built. And ask them if they want to be your partner in that thing. And if you've not sent 1,000 messages, I don't think you should come out and say you're not rich. So never let them see you bleed. That is exactly what I said at the beginning of today's podcast. Never ever in this world let anybody see you bleed. They are not going to help you. They are going to make sure you die. This is me from experience though. So even as you bleed, you have to keep your face stoic like you are good. Because when you dive in closer though, it is those close to you that actually stabbed you. But our sotia, our law, today is going to be a very slow day, man. Love you guys, man. I'll see you later. Velvet, thank you for your contribution though. And to the rest of you, thank you for your love and your support. I love you guys. I'll see you on Monday. Be well.